Today's the day that we finally finish the Dawn Zephyrium. Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. We're back and it's time to get back to work on the Dawn Zephyrium. So I hopped into my little airship with a torch and I went around adding a few extra details to the building. It's so much easier doing this than using the elytra, and it looks pretty fun too. What's a lot more fun than this is actually building airships, and in this episode we're going to build the final two. You can see me here starting out with a frame, just a basic balloon and a very basic box frame. I then upgraded this to give it a distinctive shape, and you can probably see exactly what I was going for here. And after one more upgrade, this thing looks incredible. And you can see it's got these 3 open areas which can store other ships as it sails around. This is it's like an aircraft carrier, but for airships. You can put a few different airships in this thing and go as far as you want. And it looks like a shark too, which I kind of like. Well, a shark with a huge balloon on top. But anyway, it was time to work on the interior and stop it looking like a huge mess of grass. And so I flattened it out. And then I came back round with some birch planks to finish this off. And overall it looks a whole bunch better inside. It's a good thing that this island was covered in birch trees in the beginning. But it's time for the story segment now.
I've got it. We can take you to Lake Ball. The people of Lake Ball are close to us and almost all wish to come to Mornington. You could make it your own, and your mining skills would be invaluable for the wall.
Again, an Arva trade for you to benefit from. We heard you destroyed Arborith. Why should we even trust you?
We did not plan that. It was a rogue actor. He was. Killed for it even.
So if we disagree with you, we get put to the blade. Perhaps we take our chances with the Alufians instead.
We cannot make this about what we want.
You really are developing a heart, aren't you?
I think we've both changed quite a bit from when we first met. Without Taterson, and with more of the King's silence, I'm glad you're here.
Oi, sunstarers. Surprised you're not blind. Staring at that thing all day. Stop your yapping and talk to us.
And this is our newest ship, a bombing ship. It carries TNT over any location, and then promptly drops it to make sure that the location doesn't exist anymore. It's definitely an important addition to the fleet, but it is pretty temperamental to get it to work without blowing itself up. If the Dawn Protectorate is using this, then they seriously mean business. And I apologise for not addressing any comments in this episode, as I've been pre-recording these, as I've got something big coming in the next few episodes, so yeah, haven't been able to do these on demand necessarily. But yeah, you can see here we're prepared for our first bombing run. We found this lovely little field just a little bit away from the city. And you can see here us dropping our first load of TNT and destroying half the ship, but also destroying everything underneath. So, pretty effective, but also a little bit risky. And so let's check out the full fleet. You've got the carrier here, you've got the bomber here, still in pieces. And now we have a bunch of changes to the base to make it look a whole bunch cooler. We've got windows, ledges, we've got trapdoors in a ring all around the ship. You can see our cargo ship down there. And overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It's not my, most beautiful build, but it's very functional. It definitely is one of those builds which serves a purpose. You've got the Guardian there, and then around this corner, you can see the bay for the rally point. There it is. And the fleet and the Dawn Zephyrium is now ready to protect the Dawn Protectorate wherever it's needed. And we can pan over to the city for one last look before a big episode. Well, tomorrow's not that big of an episode, storyline wise, but we're going to be doing a lot of little changes, just sort of finishing things up. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good city we've built, and looking forward to adding a few changes. And there we have it. It's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the most amazing day. In the next episode, we're going to build a ton of smaller builds. So, I hope to see you there, but if I don't, I'm going to leave you with this daily quote. Here we go.